My name is Tyron Williams, music educator here at New Vision's Hume 4 in Rockaway Park, New York, Queens. And I'm a music teacher. I've been teaching for about 3 years now, and I love my job. A little bit about myself is I'm a father of 5, I have a family of 7, so just naturally teaching has been a thing of my life. So it's going to be an extra 1, 2, 3. My most challenges is probably working with students that are not necessarily passionate about music. You know, a lot of people pick music because they think it's just a chill class or a class where they can just get an easy grade. We want it to be more deeper than that. My proudest moment as a teacher. Honestly, it's not fair to just pick one moment. Walking in this building every single day is a proud moment to be a teacher for me because, you know, I get to do what I love to do every single day. And it's something that I've been doing since I was like a teenager when I first really fell in love with music. Being able to teach students on FL Studio, be able to teach them how to write more effectively, teach them how to produce. When you see that passion or that passion develops in a student, that makes you very proud that something that you're teaching manifests into affecting a whole nother generation.
The metronome. Go. Okay.
It has to be real quick. Having to teach students to embrace their individuality and their creativity and that no idea is dumb is always a huge challenge because a lot of times the students as teenagers, they're in their own minds and they have to get out their own minds so that way they can enjoy and succeed and do things that they never thought that they could. Inclusive learning, you know, being creative in how we issue inclusive learning. And that's a new thing that we as a society is starting to do. But in our music room, it's a lot more special because, you know, individually we all focus on different things like either playing instruments or making beats in production or singing or rapping or whatever in the studio. But we're also able to display that, you know, in front of our classroom to create a culture that allows them to, you know, hey, this is a space where I can share my stuff and get the feedback not only from my teachers, but from my peers as well.
Tyron contributes to our community meetings by supporting students to learn how to run our sound and technology.
Yeah, we started in September and now it's June. I'm making beats that I never even thought would even be possible. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this thanks to y'all because I get to make music I get to listen to, I get to produce.
He prepares our music engineers to share their work with the school community. For example, we try to highlight producers' beats over our school bell.
And all I gotta say is from my first beat to the beats I'm making now, you would never believe that it was me making it. First of all, hearing my beat on the bell, that's already good enough as it is because I get to hear my progress. That's why I want to keep doing these now. And honestly, I like it. I like showing my progress. I like telling people about my progress in the music industry, and you know, that's what it is.
Tyron has brought music to our school in innovative ways and in ways that really place student voice at the center.
How are you making a measurable difference? I think just being an ear, you know, to a lot of students, to be able to hear things that they don't get the chance to talk about with people. And as teenagers, there's a huge expectation for them. They're not children anymore, but they're expected to behave in an adult way, and they're not, you know, it's hard to process that for them. So to be able to, you know, just be able to have regular conversations with them and still educate them and still be like a mentor instead of like a teacher per se, to be like a mentor figure to them. A lot of them refer me to like this their uncle or father figure, which I wear that very proudly, to be able to do that and be that for them. But yeah, I feel like that makes a big difference. And then I try to bring the energy every day. Again, when we look at the industry outside, there's already a perception of how success looks and how people need to look and how they need to act. You know, I stand as a positive role model where you don't have to sell your soul to, you know, make a strong impact. So I bring it every day like I'm a celebrity for them, for students. And, you know, people see it. Teachers, my coworkers acknowledge it, and the students, and they know that, you know, when I bring a certain energy, there's a certain level of expectations here that they are supposed to follow and do. Trust me, any day that I don't do that, if I have a down day, the students will be like, hey, Mr. Williams, you know, this is not how you're supposed to do, or this is not how you're supposed to be. So this is, you know, a way, I feel like through my actions is a way that I show. And then just the cool thing about our school is we allow opportunities to work with community partners. And a lot of these students come from these communities that are rough and tough and don't have the type of, you know, things that should be standard in every household. And so to be able to, you know, teach them about doing community work and using your gifts to give back to the community, I feel like was a really great thing.